Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, first LG sent us their V40 smartphone, then the Twin Wash, and then their Quad Wash dishwasher. But this time, I'm really excited because LG has sent us their 65-inch C8 OLED TV. This TV is sexy, and it's minimalist, and it's smart. I love it already. And here to give us an in-depth review is tech expert and editor-in-chief of Bandwidth blog, Thinness van Rensburg. Welcome to the Loft.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, lovely to have you with us.
Good to be here.
So obviously there are a myriad of TVs available out there, and I cannot even begin to imagine how many types are out there. And we're inundated with terms like HD, UHD, 4K, and it can all get quite overwhelming, and it sounds like a language I really can't get a handle on. But this is now an OLED TV, and it seems OLED is where it's at. Tell us what OLED is.
Yeah, so OLED is probably the predominant technology these days in really high quality TVs. You'll also see it in the likes of the LG V40 in the smartphone displays as well. So without getting too technical, OLED is organic light emitting diode. That's what it stands for. Then we came from the world of plasma before, and then we had LCD screens, which was liquid crystal displays. So the biggest difference between these technologies is the way that it actually generates the image that you're seeing on the screen. So the OLED display can just send electricity through each one of these these light-emitting diodes, and that means that when you don't send electricity through it, it's completely shut off, whereas with an LCD display, for example, you always have to have a backlight that is lighting the display up front. So that is the predominant difference, and that's why most firms have now moved to OLED for these high-quality displays, because it gives you a crisper image, deeper colors, and higher dynamic range.
Oh, wow, you just said a mouthful there. I was never ready. Now, aesthetically, this TV, the C8, is as thin as 6 credit cards.
Yes.
Does this place this TV right at the cutting edge of tech?
For sure, for sure. So, as you can imagine, TVs are getting bigger while getting thinner and thinner, and that is being done.
It's as thin as my phone.
It's thinner than your phone.
Thinner than my phone.
It's very, very thin, and you can only do that with the OLED technology that they've used to build this breathtaking display.
Right. And with it being this thin, has it compromised any sound or any processing value?
No, not at all. So what is great about the OLED display is that, yes, it can be super thin, so you can have a lot of tech in a very small package, and that's what they've done with the C8 series of displays.
Yeah.
So you're not having any loss of sound quality. So you'll see at the bottom of the display, it's got a nice curved base. So that's actually very smartly done, because the speaker is at the bottom, and they use this curved base to actually project the sound towards you. So there's no loss of quality in sound, and you still have the best processors that you find in TVs in this display.
Right. Another characteristic of the C8 is that it has perfect black. And how does that significantly affect its picture quality?
Yes, that's again because of the OLED technology. So when you don't pass electricity through it, you can just switch it off and it goes completely black. What that does mean is you've got a much more immersive viewing experience. So when there are blacks, it is actually black because there's no light there at all, compared to, imagine watching a horror movie and you know it's dark and it's ominous, but then you see it's not really black in the background because of the display technology. So it's a much more immersive technology, and the experience does show.
Yeah. It also offers WebOS. Take us through that.
Right. So that's the operating system that they use on all of their smart displays, and they've been doing it for quite some time. And I think this is probably the best platform we've got on TVs in terms of usability. So it's really simple to use all of your apps that you would use on any display. You don't need to install anything additionally. It can connect to all of the apps you would want, like your streaming services, your music streaming services, and it's just easy and intuitive to use, and that's what sets it apart from some other web TV platforms.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a sexy TV, and I think everybody should have it. But if you're a person who loves binge watching series and you just spend hours in front of the TV, is this TV for you?
I do think so.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to take into account, you know, the technology that it uses, and people that do spend quite a bit of time in front of a TV will much prefer this compared to some other non-OLED TVs just because of the fact that it's going to put less strain on your eyes as well, because of those deep blacks. And I think it's the most immersive TV you can find on the market at the moment.
Well, I definitely can't stop staring at it. But thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
So the LG C8 OLED is definitely a TV you want in your home. It is available in 3 sizes, 55, 65 and 77 inches. Dion Wyatt currently have some great deals, so make sure you head over there over the weekend and take a closer look.
With self-lighting pixels, only OLED TVs make perfect black. And perfect black creates perfect color. LG OLED TV.